Isolated city, the higher floors of the marketplace building. After the huge explosion Dean caused on the marketplace building, Blue Dream took out another blunt and went fully blown. She started to repair the building with THC. Trainwreck fought for her life, sending chains at Weedlow. But Weedlow was proving to be too fast for Trainwreck and her chains, evading them every time they came at him. Little girl, I'm starting to think that you're a one-trick pony. Very funny coming from someone who's avoided my chains this whole fight. Do better. Trainwreck stuck out both of her hands, and chains came flying at Weedlow from the wall that she had built to protect Kush. Weedlow tried to dodge the chain. Trainwreck was right in front of him and grabbed his wrist. Their movements are so predictable. Trainwreck's chain started to wrap around Weedlow's wrist and ankles. Soon it started to wrap around his whole body. Trainwreck blew out a huge cloud of smoke, forming it into a huge hand of chains. Weedlow's body was covered in chains up to his neck. He looked at Trainwreck and laughed. Just give me a second, I'll be out. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna give you all the time in the world. Trainwreck started to move her hand in a slapping motion, and the huge hand that she made out of chains started to slap Weedlow. What's wrong, Weedlow? Don't have anything else to say? You actually think that hurts? Oh no, I was just taking out some of my frustrations. Now I'm going to give you the grand finale. Trainwreck grabbed Weedlow with her huge chain hand and clenched her fist. She tried to squeeze the life out of Weedlow. Weedlow, the man with the infinite blunt, with infinite power. Break out of my chains. Okay, fine, but I gotta soften him up first. Weedlow put his head down, putting the cherry part of his blunt on the chains. Chains started to melt like molten lava. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Chains that were wrapped around Weedlow's body now started to melt from Weedlow's blunt. Weedlow felt the chains start to weaken and he broke out of them. You know what? I can't let that happen again. Weedlow took a step forward and vanished. He appeared right in front of Trainwreck and grabbed her by her neck, lifting her off of her feet. Don't struggle. That takes all the fun out of it. Weedlow put his hand on Trainwreck's mask and smiled, and then ripped it off. When Weedlow ripped off Trainwreck's mask, she had a weird-looking blunt in her mouth. My father always told us to be ready, asshole. Weedlow's arm started to shake and he flew back. Smoke started to revolve around Trainwreck's body and the room felt dark. Trainwreck was now full-blown. Weedlow, you will now feel the destruction of 1,000,000 chains. Neat trick. Trainwreck stuck out her hands, and a bunch of chains came flying out of the darkness, not giving Weedlow a chance to invade them. Weedlow fell to his knees. Weedlow now had chains wrapped around his arms and his legs. They're so heavy. Now you understand, Weedlow. There's no way you can win this fight. A small, colorful chain came flying at Weedlow's blunt. The chain wrapped around Weedlow's blunt, it started to grab. As Trainwreck tried to yank the blunt out of Weedlow's mouth, she thought to herself, "This is impossible. Are you telling me with 1,000,000 tons of force, I still can't pull out this blunt?" I heard that. There's more to it, little girl. Not getting the fucking blunt out of my mouth. Also, open neck. No respect. Shut your foolish mouth. There's literally nothing you can do to attack me now. I'm full of surprises. Weedlow managed to hit his blunt while the chain was yanking on it. Weedlow's dreadlocks started to move as if they were alive. Impossible. Weedlow's dreadlocks shot out at Trainwreck like they were snakes, wrapping around her neck. You gotta let go sometime. As Weedlow's dreadlocks choked Trainwreck, she thought to herself, "This isn't possible."